I'm gonna try and draw 3 people in 10 minutes. I don't know how that's gonna turn out. So I got this trio of people. I'm scared. I've not practiced this or anything. I've not even drawn 3 people in a long time. So, and if it all doesn't go to plan, then you'll never see this footage. So, okay, let's do this. My markers are scattered everywhere. 3, 2, 1. So the key, oh, that's scary seeing, oh, that's really scary seeing the timer. So basically, when you're drawing 3 people, you just want to keep the poses as simple as possible. I'm just mapping out something really simple. I tend to do a little bit more cropped in if I'm drawing 3 people because I can't be bothered to draw 3 pairs of shoes. So literally just something like that. Then I will just start inking straight away. Faces I'll do, well, to be honest, I draw the faces normal. Like, I don't really scrimp on the faces too much. All I've done is scrimp a little bit on the, I'm gonna hide that timer, that's freaking me out. I'm just gonna, draw the faces as quick as possible, but spend a bit more time on the faces than I would the bodies, because that's how people are gonna look to be identified. So the rest of it can be very, very like abstract and suggested, as long as I've got a good likeness on the face or something. And then I'll draw all the faces first, because the faces are the main thing that if they muck up, then that's very PG. If they muck up, then, you know, there's not really any way of getting around that. So I'd rather do all the faces first, and then rather than finish one person and then be like, and then ruin this face and be like, crap, you got to do the whole thing again. Okay, that's the basic thing down. Now what I'm going to do is just fill in the outfit really quickly. Not going to ink it properly, just do some basic shapes so I can color it in. I think I'm covering up all their hands, not on purpose, but that just seems to be what's happening. Okay, so very, very rough. I'm not going to ink much more than that because I want the color to do the talking. So like I said, luckily these people all have pretty similar color scheme going on, so I just need red and black, if I can find them. So fill in his coat, just block color it. Just try and do the recognizable things first. So he's going to look at the coat for the reference, rather than kind of all that detailing on the panel. So I'd rather fill in the shape like that first. I'm just going to fill in some random shapes for the roses on both of them. We can work into that a bit later. Then what I can do is now go in and add in the block. So luckily she has some blocky scarf thing going on. So that covers a lot of space. Can do the bag, and then this thing like that, and then just do the legs. Her dress can be blocked, colored in like that. He's got some buttons, so that's fine. Now what I would do is just color in skin tone. I don't know what my skin tones are. I can't find my skin tones, so we're moving on. Let's do the lips. And the yellow for the hat. Pop of green for this part. Okay, so we're at the 6-minute mark, and that's what we've got down. I might have to pause the timer just because I packed my stuff up and I didn't put everything back out. Oops. Let's try and do as much as I can without that. Where did I put all my bloody markers? So just filling in some of the colors. All right, take away 30 seconds for me having to go grab all my markers. So now let's just add in, block out the skin tones really quick, like that. And then what we'll do is we're going to do the hair. Okay, so now we got the basic thing. It's very, very loose. So what I'll do is I'll go in with a thicker fine liner and just add in, oh, made him an elf. Just add in the details I didn't focus on before. So I'm not re-inking what I've already done as such. I'm just going in and adding shape where I didn't pull it before. So I'm not doing the same thing twice. Okay, so that's 9 minutes because I took away half a minute for my breakdown. So what I'll do now is get the color pencils, make things a little bit more, oh, for God's sake, make things a little bit more exciting. In some skin tone sections. Okay, that's 10 minutes. So what I would still do is go and do the old, this just to spruce things up a little bit. So yeah, that's just over 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 20 seconds, I think. So that's 3 people in 10 minutes. It's a lot sketchier and a lot looser and stuff. and there's not as many details as what I would like. But the main thing about drawing couples and groups and everything is that you're not trying to draw twice as quick, because it's not sustainable. So you're not like, oh, this one person takes me 10 minutes, you know, let me do 2 people 5 minutes each. What you're trying to do is actually just simplify the process and get rid of anything that's not essential. So as you saw in the beginning, normally I spend maybe a minute or 2 on the pencil, but I spent about 30 seconds just to put a base thing down. I inked it as simply as I could because I wanted to apply the color first and then re-ink it, whereas normally you might spend a bit more time inking it, then coloring it, then maybe going over and re-inking it. So what I didn't want to do is I didn't want to do anything twice. I didn't pencil the whole face, then ink the whole face, because that's repeating myself. Because normally it would be something, you know, you want to kind of map out where the face is properly, you know, do all that, make sure it's all correct, do it all proper, that, and then go and re-ink over that. But what you've done is you're basically tracing your own work, so it slows down time. And the other thing is just doing the real basic outline with a fine liner and filling in most of the information with the color. So as you see here, like the roses and everything like that aren't very precise, aren't very accurate, but it's just a case of getting the key information down, which is, for her outfit, it's just the red pattern on the coat, and she had this bit, and then she had this bit. For her, it's just doing the black and red there, and then I forgot to do the red on the thing, but I mean, it's still, you still look at it and think, okay, you know, that's kind of the outfit. And also the shape of that. And then for him, it's just getting the red coat down. I didn't put the detailing of the panel there because I didn't have time. So for him, it's red coat and yellow hat, and everything else is kind of not important. So, and as you see, the poses aren't very exciting. They're kind of just, they're standing together. So that's how I would tackle a group, like a 3-piece